guys, what's up and welcome to another YouTube video on my channel. Today it's the third beat breakdown and today it's a hard trap beat that we will break down. So guys, I want to show you with this video that it's not hard to make good and hard melodies, and all I did was using a very simple MIDI. Let's get straight into it. Let's go. So guys, this is the main part of my beat and this is this high melody here. And I chopped it up like that to loop it better. In addition to that, I pitched that same melody 800 semitones down, and this of course I pitched 400 up, so it's one octave more down to add this low end. And how I did this melody is not complicated, it's very easy, but I lost the MIDI pattern I did, but it wasn't hard. It was just a few chords and some top lines with the piano, and then I switched up the instrument from piano to a pad. It was a high pad from Synology, and it came out like that, and yeah, it came out very crazy. And this is now the final MIDI, but I can play them without the effects right now. It's already sounding good, but it's sounding very dry, so I added for the high melody EQ and boosted these mid frequencies, and for the low melody I added an EQ and there I boosted those low mid frequencies, so both can stand out more and better. Yeah, I added them to a melody bus because those are the same instruments, and I compressed them both. I added some saturation to them both, and I added some reverb to them and some tape echo and again some stereo, just to make it sound more wide. So effects are basically everything, so you can make a mid-sounding melody sound very good and very wide. So guys, and now I want to come to my drums, and those are not complicated drums, so let's listen to that. So very nice drums, very hard hitting drums, and that was everything I went for. Some hard hitting drums that perfectly fit to this high melody. So guys, I started off with this hi-hat pattern, with this MIDI hi-hat pattern. So I didn't add some crazy rolls in it, but some accent in between hi-hats like here. And here I added some low hi-hats just to give it more of a texture and more rhythm. And to the one shot I added some reverb, and I did it like that. You can hear those little extra notes in the end. So I went here and I added here 2% of the echo, delay and feedback knob, so it's give a nice rhythm to it. Yeah, and of course I played with the velocity, so it's not only the same hitting velocity. Yes, after that I added a clap. Then after that I added this open head here. Nothing special, very classic. And at the end of every fourth bar I added a little percussion. Very nice sounding reverb percussion. Yes, here's the 808. To that kick. So guys, I come now for the intro. I added here some very unique and crazy stuff. So guys, I added this vocal loop right here, some very hard hitting loop. Yes, and to that I added this little perk here. This bell here is just giving more the tension, and it's pairing better for the drop that will come in a second. And to that I added here this little down riser, downfall. Yes, and right before the drop I added this little snare roll here. And of course this gunshot here, just to make the hit more hard. Yeah, and for the intro I added here a little volume buzz, so the melody right here is starting more quiet and getting louder before the drop and building more tension, of course. So let's listen to that. And yes, for the arrangement, of course, the listener want to hear something different. For the arrangement, I have this 8-bar intro right here, what I showed you. Then this 16-bar hook, and again an 8-bar verse. Just I cut it out the low melody and just needed the kick and the clap. And to that I added a hi-hat. And then as a bridge section and as a new prepare for the next drop, I added only the low melody. And then here in these 4 bars, everything will come together like in the intro. Just preparing for the next 16-bar hook. Yes, and here in the end I made a very nice outro and very beautiful sounding outro, so that's one of my favorite outros. Yes, and to the pad I added some halftime, so it's sounding more of this dreamy and washed out sound, and to that I added the sub bass here right now. Just to let it fill out the low ends more and to make it nicer sound, because it's very nice sounding sub bass. And I let everything come up, so here you can see here these rising volume knobs, these automation clips. So not that there's a straight cut between the hook and the outro, so I let the outro come to life with a rising automation clip. So it's beginning quiet, of course, and then it's rising all the way up. For the outro, I thought the artist is not rapping or singing, just a melody, and so the listener can enjoy the outro. So guys, this is the breakdown of this beat and how I made this beat, and as you can see, I would say it's very important that you don't overthink your melodies too much. It's very clear if you do something and you think it can sound nice, when you process the sound nice and when you add a lot of effects to it. If you think the melody can then sound very good and very hard, then you can work with it. So don't overthink everything. So the MIDI didn't sound good at all, but then I added some halftime effects on it and everything. Yeah, and it's just sounding good right now, and I very like the synth sound. So yeah, don't overthink your melodies, just do it, let your work speak for it, and make good music. Let's listen to the final beat together.